Hello. A friend of mine, his son has this gaming chair, and the gaming chair broke. And the metal frame to the seat back here, it has this little bracket that holds the frame to the seat back here. You can see the welds broke on the edge here. You can see it wasn't a very good penetration weld because it's all nice and flat where the angle metal is. And I need to rebend all this here, this bracket here. This piece of metal here is bent forward. This one's all twisted all over the place. So I need to take all this off. Plus, I need to take this frame off, all this foam out, because I need to be able to get my TIG torch back here in order to weld this piece back on back here. So all this has got to come apart. It's a nice gaming chair. I guess it's worth the repair. These chairs aren't cheap. But I'm gonna get to work, take all this mess apart. Well, I got the back off the chair. There's Rocky. So there's the back off. Now the first thing I do is fix this bracket. This bracket's all twisted and warped. So I'm gonna try and clamp it down best I can and beat it with a hammer. And I just realized I need to put a little weld right here. This weld here is cracked halfway, so I gotta re-weld that. But that's an idea. It needs to be 90 degrees. That shows you how twisted up it is. Alright, so I bent that bracket back straight. Everything's nice and square and straight. Now I just got to clean it up, redo this weld right here, and then start setting up to weld this over here. Alright, just got my welding machine out. Haven't welded on it in quite a while. I still have to set the settings. Getting everything out. Getting the torch out. It's got the tip on for welding aluminum. I still have to sharpen it and change out the tungsten. And still got to do a little sanding here, but never forget, no job is complete without a little bit of motivational support. Yes, sir, motivational support. Can't work without it. Oh yeah, I have a really good tip for all you welders out there. Never, ever, when you're welding, weld over a tank of propane. It might be your last time welding ever. Anyway, moving this out the way. Alright, I got the bracket welded on. There's the bracket welded on the inside. There's the bracket welded on the outside. And it was very easy to do because I didn't actually have to add any filler rod. Steel welds very nice and easy. All I did was basically just fuse it together, and it just feels right on in. TIG welding steel is very easy. That's a factory weld there. You can see it's a MIG weld, where it's just pull the trigger and spits out weld. And this is actually TIG weld. I actually welded the whole thing. And this is 3 times stronger than what came from the factory, so looks good. Now I just got to put the chair back together and put it back on the other end right there. That's it. Oh yeah, one more thing. Whenever I weld aluminum, I use the TIG torch button. So I instantly get 100% power on and off by the TIG torch. But whenever I weld steel, like I did here, you want to kind of start off gentle and then increase the power. So I use my foot control. And as you go down, you increase power. So you can set your amps you can set it to 150 amps down here, but when you start, you might only start off, 20, 30 amps or less, and as you go up, you increase the power, so you get a little more control. But when you weld aluminum, I usually want 100% power to start with. Anyway, that's it. It's all done. It's all put back together. And this is where the bracket I repaired is back behind here. It's all put back together. All the foam insulation. And that's it. And also tightened all the other screws on the chair, so tolerances are very tight. And let's see here. And that's it. Another happy customer. Job done.